We are Ham Radio. Welcome back, everybody. It's Freddie Mac, your Ham Radio Crusader, and I'm here in the Crusader kitchen cooking up some good reviews. David Gleason, NR9V, over at allscan.info sent me a product to review because it's AllStar related. I'm doing a review series of different AllStar sound fobs or sound cards, whatever you care to call them, but this one's kind of a hybrid of sorts, so take a look at this. Feast your eyes on the URI141 from allscan.info, but they call it the URI141-RT85 because connected to it is a Retevis RT85 walkie-talkie. This is a simplex AllStarLink node, and wow, you get it out of the box just like this right here. It's got proper filtering where it needs it. And all you got to do is plug it into a Raspberry Pi. Now this is one of my Raspberry Pi 5s that has an NVMe drive on the top because it's just how I roll nowadays. And when you plug this into this and you use a 5 amp power supply, you can probably get away with a 4 amp or 3. It also powers the walkie-talkie. Yeah, get a load of this, y'all. Okay, so I plug the node into a USB 3.0 slot. Then I take the power supply and plug it in, and it will start to power up, and then it turns on the walkie-talkie. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. And as you can see here on the front, it's still booting up. The toggle switch on the front gives you the option to turn the radio on, the radio power on, or auto or off. And now it's heart beating. You seen it PTT there, and now it's going to go ahead and ID. It's probably grabbing some information because we have a flood warning going on right now in my area because Skywarn Plus is installed on this node. So what do you think? I'm rather intrigued, and the sound that it puts out is pretty stinking good. So it's PTTing again. Let's get a walkie on and compare some sound tests. So this is my Baofeng 1701A. It's a DMR analog, and I've got it programmed to the simplex node 444.300 at 88.5 PL tone on transmit and receive. And you notice you didn't hear a hard crash at the end. It works as it should, decoding and encoding CTCSS. So let's go star 3 55553. I've got this node set to not announce its connections, disconnections. So we should be hooked up to the parrot node right now. So let's see what happens. K85 FMU testing 1 2 3.
Audio level is just about right. K85 FMU testing 1 2 3.
Now, you see that I get no squelch crash on this radio. Bring out the Wuxon KG935H. Same way here. Turn that off. Get out the old Kenwood D75. TH D75, I should say. No squelch crash. Get us disconnected from the old parrot node. But when I get us connected up here to the Yaesu D75, I hear a squelch crash. I'm on tone squelch. So why is that? I don't understand it. The other models mask that squelch crash. If you know what I'm doing wrong there, please let me know in the comments, because if I put it on tone, that's just transmit side only. Get the squelch crash. Pager, no, it's not off. I want to tone squelch, which is what it's at. It's Still get the squelch crash on the Yaesu. I don't understand why, but hey, there it is. So here I am on the VGC, aka Virotech VRN76, and I have that same frequency plugged in here. No squelch crash at the end. And the audio has just been amazing on this node. I'm really tickled about it.
IP address 192.168.1.59. Updated local information. Flood watch. Special weather statement.
I mean, you could totally have a lot of fun with this thing, especially if you're out and about on the move. You can put it in your car as a portable AllStar node, for goodness sakes, if you wanted to. Let me shut it down and I'll show you kind of what I mean. Okay, so you can see the node is shut down. I'm going to disconnect this just for reference purposes. But I have seen where some people are taking these, like your Raspberry Pi, and sticking it to the back. And it totally works, but they're like, oh, well, the power's on that side. Okay. Flip it over, put the power on the top. You could do a Velcro or a double-sided tape situation, or if you wanted to get really freaky, you could put a bolt in between these two pieces if you dismantled it. I mean, there are ways. And then you can just pick it up and go. Not a big deal. And if you use the cord that I'm about to show you, it'll totally go to 12 volts. But you make sure that you use the buck converter that puts out 5 amps, because this is a Pi 5 running an NVMe drive powering a sound fob plus a walkie-talkie. So power is a key in this setup. Okay, so instead of using the conventional power plug when I'm out and about, I got on Amazon and found this little device. I'll put a link in the description. You notice it's 5 volts at 5 amps. Since this is a Pi 5 and I'm running a peripheral on it, which is the NVMe drive on the back on the little hat board, it likes to have a little more amperage, so I give it to it. So I fashioned this little cable here because this comes with a C-type connector. It goes right into the Pi, and this will plug right into my battery box.
IP address. Updated local information. Flood warning with multiples.
Okmulgee County, Creek County, Tulsa County, McIntosh County, Muskogee County.
Flood watch.
Okmulgee County, Creek County, Tulsa County, Okfuskee County, McIntosh County, Muskogee County.
Yeah, we've been getting
5, 7, 6, 3, 3, 3. Time out.
We've been getting a little bit of rain. That was a lot for it to process right at the beginning of a boot up, but you kind of get the picture. No, it didn't announce the IP address because I believe the weather alert got in its way, but it does work, and it works very well. And here's how easy it is to change the band. Oh, now it's a VHF 2 meter node. Oh, now it's a 70 centimeter UHF node. So if I want to go, now my frequency's changed on my node. It's that easy. And it's really nifty, and you can just basically set it the way you would program a walkie at the face to give it whatever settings you wanted. But dadgum if this thing ain't neat. You can fashion this pretty much any way you want, but it's pretty stinking portable. Okay, so just so you know, the audio that this unit pulls from the radio is not discriminator audio. It is right off of the volume knob. So anyway, just so you know, when you're setting your audio, you can adjust it here, and then you can probably use a piece of tape or some other apparatus to keep this from being bumped if it's in a mobile environment where it might get bumped, but I'm not using it in that capacity at the moment. But just an FYI. So what do y'all think? Pretty cool stuff, right? I really am excited about these products David has over at allscan.info. You know, for the longest time, I looked at his page for the AllScan interface for AllStarLink. And I noticed the other pictures there on the website, and I thought, well, somebody's got some projects going. And finally, one day I just took a look at it, and wow, I've been missing out, and I've been missing out for a while. There are a lot of great sound fobs on the market, but David Gleason over at allscan.info has a few of them, more than a few of them. You need to go over there and take a look for real. There's some really interesting stuff over there. So I'm going to have some more videos coming out on this particular setup because there's a few more things I want to try. And the results were surprising. I don't have them all done yet, but the ones that I tested by accident were kind of a wow factor. So look forward for those. I want to say thank you to everybody out there for supporting the Ham Radio Crusader YouTube channel. We're approaching about 7,800 subscribers, and my goal this year is to get to 10,000. So please give us a like, subscribe, tell your folks, tell your friends, tell all your ham radio buddies out there about the Ham Radio Crusader YouTube channel. It's not just all about AllStarLink. We're getting into POTA and some good reviews as well, and who knows who we're going to be collaborating with this year. So it's going to be an exciting ride for real. I appreciate all your support for this channel, and if you'd like, please consider becoming a channel member. It really helps us move this channel forward, and you know what? I can do a lot of things. I mean, I can do a lot of things, but one thing I can't do is grow this channel without your help. So please consider becoming a channel member. I'd sure appreciate it. Hey everybody, this is Freddie Mac, your Ham Radio Crusader, saying 73's wishing all the good signals to be yours, and ham on, y'all.